Hi everyone. So today I have a graph and it is titled 5 Senses Visit To, and then there's a blank. I wrote down some places that we visit in the summertime, that we typically visit in the summertime. Maybe you've been to some of these in the past. So some of the places I go in the summertime is to a fair, to the beach, to the zoo, and to the ballpark. And what I want to do is I want you to think about your 5 senses when you're in these places, and think about things that you taste, things that you smell, things that you hear, things that you touch, and things that you see. So those are all your 5 senses. So take some time to write down the graph so you can also fill it in. Your answers don't have to match anyone else's because we might all experience different things when we visit these places. And after you finish making the graph and you fill it out, you can unpause the video and see how I filled it out. Maybe we got some of the same answers. So for the fair, when I go to the fair, I taste the giant turkey legs. I don't know about you guys, but I really like those turkey legs in the summertime at the fair, just walking around chomping. I also smell a lot of barbecue when I'm at the fair because there's a lot of vendors cooking different kinds of meat to sell, like turkey legs. Things I hear is I hear a lot of kids screaming or yelling. And it's because they're on the rides, and so they're so excited and they like to shout ah when they're on the rides. And of course, the things that I touch when I'm at the fair is I always touch the rides, because I get on the rides and I make sure that I'm holding on tight when I'm on the rides, because sometimes I'm a little scared. Things that I see, I really like to see at the fair is the Ferris wheel. So there I am using my 5 senses when I go to the fair. Let's see if we have any of the same answers for beach. So when I go to the beach, I always taste a sandwich. I always like to pack some lunch when I go to the beach because I get hungry, and I always take a sandwich. It's really easy to take to the beach. And something that I smell is the wet sand. So I like to get the wet sand and build with it. When I smell it, it smells really salty mixed in with the water. Things that I hear the waves. So you could definitely hear those waves crashing. Something that I touch, ooh, that's a hard one because I could choose sand, but I'm gonna choose water. I always make sure if I'm at the beach that even if I don't swim in the water, that I at least touch the water. But one of the things I really like to see when I go to the beach is the surfers. I don't know how to surf, but I like to watch them surf on their surfboards. Okay, another place you might visit is the zoo. So when I go to the zoo, I always taste some ice cream. It's like a little treat I buy for myself when I'm walking around the zoo. There's a lot of things to smell there, but I love the smell of popcorn. They always sell popcorn at the zoo, and I love, love, love that snack. My favorite thing to hear, there's a lot of animals, right? So you're gonna hear them, but my favorite is to hear the monkeys. I love the sounds of the monkeys. I know that there's a lot of other really cool animals you get to hear, like the birds, elephants, but I love to hear the monkeys. They make me laugh. And one of the things I touch when I go to the zoo is there's usually a petting zoo part, and so they let me touch the sheep. So that's always a lot of fun. And of course, something you see is the animals. That's what you go for, right? Now, at the ballpark, so, you know, when I go to Dodger Stadium, I have to taste, of course, hot dogs. Yummy, yummy. And I always smell the peanuts that people eat around me. Things I hear is the crowd. Because they're always like yelling and cheering. And I'm hoping to touch the ball. So I always hope I have my glove and I'm hoping to catch the ball and that I get to touch it. And the thing that I'm watching, that I see, of course, is the game. I'm following the game and seeing who's scoring and who's winning. So that's something that I do. So let's see, did we have any of the same answers? And you might have very different answers than me because we all experience places we go to with our senses very differently. But maybe we have some of the same answers. So I hope you enjoy that. You can also list some other places you might go, like the museum, for example. Maybe you go camping, maybe you go to the forest, so the lake, a lot of people go to the lake, so you can always do the same thing, but just choosing different places that you go to in the summer. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Thank you.